season, holiday season. Many, many different ways to be charitable. Some crazy ways to be charitable. And we got one of those crazy types in the studio with us now. Todd Courage is here. And we're here to talk about the Courage Polar Bear Dip 2012. Todd, thanks so much. How are you?
Pretty good right now. Thanks for having us.
Pretty good right now? Is that because you haven't jumped into the water yet, or what's the deal?
Well, I'm good right now until January 1st is always a little bit of hesitation, but when we go in, it's always good to do.
So tell us where this takes place and who benefits.
It takes place in Coronation Park in Oakville. Registration is at 12:30. We have a live band there. We have costume contests. We'll have approximately 800 people going in, about 4,000 to 5,000 spectators. There's food there, and there's a real festive type atmosphere. And you can go to polarbeardip.ca to see all the information about it.
It's a party then, basically.
It's a party. It's a New Year's Day party.
Is it a way to kind of get over New Year's Eve, too?
Well, that's actually how the whole thing started. We started with my mother telling us to get off the couch on New Year's Day 27 years ago. My brother and I sort of looked at each other and said, nah, we had some friends over. And then she eventually told us to go jump in the lake. So we did.
Just like that figure of speech, I go jump in the lake. All right, okay.
Been told to do that several times in my lifetime. So.
Well, we actually took her up on it. Took her up on it, and it was a lot of fun. She came in with us actually that day, and every year after that we did it, and it's sort of grown out to this huge event where we hope to raise this year $150,000 for World Vision Water Project in Tanzania.
Yeah, and you said it's 26 years ago, and it's just, was it word of mouth, or like how was this event grown to this type of global stage right now?
Well, it's something that a lot of people would like to do. It's something that's a little bit crazy. You know, as a Canadian, you should always go jump in the water on January 1st. If you haven't yet, I think you should at Coronation Park.
Or passed out and woken up there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It is a great way to relieve the New Year's Eve cobwebs.
Yeah, I would think all the toxins are out of you in a quick couple of seconds.
I'm reading the website here right now, and I like the fact that, you know, there's a picture, obviously action photos, but then there's a little disclaimer here, you know, what you should know, and that's kind of what I'm thinking. You know, jump in the lake at January 1st. You know it's going to be cold, and especially, I don't know if you wear a Speedo. I'm looking at some of the pictures here. There's some unflattering bodies jumping in there. Let's be honest there. But the risk associated with going into Lake Ontario on January 1st, the temperature of the water and the surrounding environment may be extremely cold. Like, has the sun ever shone, and has it been a plus? Has the weather actually been very, very friendly for this event?
We have had a lot of different types of weather. We've had weather where we've had to get jackhammers and pickaxes and dig holes and walkways for people to get in, and we've had actually, I think it was year 2000, we actually had, it was 10 degrees and it was sunny outside.
Wow.
And after, people were almost, sitting there sunbathing. So there's always a different type of weather. You never know what we're going to get.
All right. So, as you know, nobody on this planet, well, there are a few, but nobody on this planet, Todd, doesn't know about Seinfeld.
Correct.
And George Costanza had an experience once up in the Hamptons where he went for a swim, and he was in the pool. And, you know, there's a shrinkage factor here, isn't there? I mean, we can't avoid it. Three guys in a room, we really don't want to talk about it. But
I would not like to confirm or deny that.
Yeah, okay, all right. Well, I just, you know, it's, you got to be a pretty brave soul, don't you? I mean, this isn't, it looks easy when you look at it on these slide shots you've got on your website, but you got to be a braveheart to do this.
You have to be brave, a little crazy, but we have people from many different ages doing it. My 7-year-old daughter does it.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So she can do it. I think you boys can come January 1st. Just saying.
The gauntlet has been laid. Get out there, boys.
And the challenge.
Yeah.
Jeez, it is for a great cause. I got to admit it, but I don't even go in the water when it's 30 degrees. I actually have been to Cabo San Lucas, and I've never gone in the water. Been to Hawaii. I never go in the ocean. Like, I just, for some reason, maybe it's because I'm not much to look at with a shirt off. I don't know, but I'll tell you, it's just, It's a situation where plus I can't swim. I got to admit, I can't swim. I'm 40 years old, can't swim. But it looks like you just wade in. Maybe I have to try it with a wetsuit or something.
You go in, and we're supposed to do 3 crawl strokes. We don't suggest you dunk your head, of course. You don't want to do that in Lake Ontario on a warm day. But,
That's right, yeah.
But you go in, and people splash around. They rinse their bodies, and you feel like little needles all over your body. And that's the only real, I wouldn't even say pain, but a little discomfort. And as you are running out, you actually feel like you're, it's a new year. It's fantastic.
So what's the process when you get out? Is it a rush to get your towel? Do you have supporters who are
It's a rush to get your towel.
throwing clothes on you?
You have a spotter with you, so you come out and someone covers you with a blanket or a towel. The thing you want to do, though, is get your shoes off right away because the water stays in there, and the feet are the most discomfort. But once you get through that, you feel great.
Todd, just take us through the website again. What you're raising money for, and how much you hope. What's the goal? How much do you hope to raise?
We've raised so far since we've been doing this a little over $800,000 for World Vision.
Wow.
It always goes to water projects. My brother and I were fortunate enough with my mother to go over to Rwanda a couple of years ago and see where the money was going, which was amazing to see. This year we're hoping to raise $150,000. It goes to Tanzania, the Mononga Water Project through World Vision. We'll be helping 6,000 people get fresh water. And the thing that most people don't realize, 3 million people die every year from contaminated water, and 2 million of those people are children. So we're just trying to do our thing. A crazy event in Canada for summer good around the world.
Yeah. Well, it's a small bit of suffering compared to what a lot of people go through, no question. So it's polarbeardip.ca. If you want to do the dip, pledge forms, everything is right there.
Pledge forms online. You can donate online if you want to come and just watch it. It's a great thing to watch. You see, there's a festive feeling in the air when you see hundreds of people jumping in the water.
Great stuff.
It looks great. It looks like obviously it's a great event, but even the day of the dip, you arrive at the park by 1 p.m. to get your parking. Please make your way to the stage by 1:30. This is a huge event.
It's a huge event. There's a costume party there.
Wow.
We have Roger Mooking there this year from the Food Channel. We've had in the past Rick Mercer.
Is he cooking?
He's going to be serving hot chocolate.
Oh, good. Well,
I guess
great.
Get spiked that a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
And warm yourself up a little
I did
bit.
not hear that.
Yeah, what a great event, and I think it's for a worthy cause, and I would be tempted to go. Put it that way.
Well, we'll get you some water wings. Or whatever.
Try and wade my way in.
And your Speedo.
There you go.
And don't forget about the shrinkage.
I'm gonna wear a Crown Royal bag. That's it.
That's right.
That's all I'm gonna wear.
No, they're trying to attract people here, Noodles.
That's
They're
true.
not trying to
We
scare
don't want to
them away.
scare people away.
Todd, we wish you the best with it. Thanks so much for stopping by, and really encourage anyone listening to go to polarbeardip.ca. More information if you want to take part. It's truly a blast, and Coronation Park's a big space and
In Oakville.
a lot of fun. Yeah, west end of Oakville. Thanks so much. All the best with it.
Thanks for having us.
Todd Courage, the Courage Polar Bear Dip 2012 New Year's Day. All begins at 12:30. The dip itself at 2 o'clock out at Coronation Park in the west end of Oakville. We'll take the commercial break. Little NFL chat after the Monday Nighter, and the playoff picture starting to become much clearer.